We had the second direction hearing today, and there's another one scheduled, the final one for Friday. Today was a very productive day for the football club and the playing group. We worked through most of the issues. The discovery process is almost finalised, and we think that that Friday will see the end to that process, and we can then look forward to the actual court case itself on the 11th of August. So we had another very good parent meeting with our full legal team and the AFLPA's legal team at the club last night. These meetings continue to be well patronised by the parents, which is somewhat encouraging. They're very interactive. And we had a session last night where again the parents confirmed the comfort that they get from these meetings. So they will continue, but at this point in time the players continue to be our top priority. So there was further debate today by all parties about whether or not the players could be or should be joined. It's a very complex matter, one that legal teams are working through, and the judge has asked all parties to confer and come to the final directions hearing on Friday with a solution that suits all parties.
Don't worry about it, see you, mate.
Obviously, I've just come back off an injury. I missed about 8 weeks with an Achilles issue, so it's just about getting used to the touch and stuff, getting used to the speed of the game and stuff again. And the VFL is obviously a step down from the AFL. So for me, it's about getting back to a level where I'm comfortable playing at VFL and start to play some good footy and hopefully put my hand up for selection sooner rather than later. I've got my own chauffeur. Shawnee Edwards here, drives me around everywhere.
Yeah, I usually drive. Pearsy saves a bit on the fuel money. He's a bit tight like that. So, you know, being a young player, you'd think he'd look after me, but just gotta.
I've earned my stripes. I just let Shawnee drive.
So, Frankston.
Hey! Oh! Travel's not too bad, as long as you're with the boys. Young Peanut in the back there.
Yeah, you got
a few gags.
An hour to kill on the road, just have a few laughs and throw the music on.
Shawnee Edwards, my housemate, he come down from GWS last year, so he got traded down. He's a few years younger than I am. And with me being in the system for a few years now, I suppose I just try and help him out as much as I can with his professionalism and just day-to-day life, being a footballer. So in that way, it's good as well. It keeps me on my toes, keeps me doing things right, and hopefully I can pass a few things on to Shawnee and help his footy out.
Hopefully the weather holds off today. Otherwise, it'll be nice and cold down at Frankston.
Get ready for game day. We usually just get up pretty early and go out and grab some brekkie together. Just sort of cruise around, take it pretty easy, and obviously hydrate and stuff. But we don't like to do too much, just stay off the feet. And yeah, if we're playing down Frankston, we jump in the car an hour early.
Got everything?
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Gonna get blown away. Here come the man in black.
Where do we get in? Here he is.
Yep. Oh mate, it is freezing.
Gents.
Fellas. Oh, next to each other.
I'd say the mood in the rooms at VFL level is very similar to the AFL. The boys are still all switched on, trying to get ready for the game, and still very serious. I still get nervous before every game. It used to be worse when I was younger, but I'm getting better as I get a bit older now. Been in the system for about 7 years, so I'm getting better. I'm not sure if nerves are a good or a bad thing, but yeah, I still get them every now and then. Once I get there, I get my physio and get things strapped and get a bit of a rub. I usually have my headphones on, listening to a bit of music, but I try and stay pretty relaxed until that first initial warm-up, and then start to switch on from there and get around all the boys.
Quickly go through the team. Lockie, you're going to do like Dill did, mate. Where are you? Yeah. Okay, you're going to come on about 5-6 minutes in the quarter so we can get you through the game. The rest of the back six hardly changed for about 3 or 4 weeks. Been doing a fantastic job. Same as always, backs. Don't gamble. If you think he's within a kick and an option, you stay on him. As soon as he's out of play, be aggressive, come off, help out your teammates. Okay, you've been doing a great job. Mids, Jet and Raz on the outside, okay? Plenty of speed on the outside. So we've got some bigger, stronger guys on the inside. Let's get it out to them, okay? We've got plenty of grunt in the midfield. So go hard. When you need a rest, either go forward or we'll change you on the bench, okay? Don't just sit on the ball when you're tired, okay? Get in and get out. If they push their wingers back, what are we doing, Raz and Jet? Go with them. If they sit back, that's when we go and get them. A lot of wind today. It's really got to be on shore if you hit it. I'm not saying don't go there, but it really has to be on. Simple day, keep it really simple. Pearsy, we might drop you behind the ball as a spare as well, okay? If we get a quality clearance deal, what are we going to do? Kick the space. Kick it over Kef's head and we can all come up and put pressure on. Play your role, okay? Play your role. If you're not getting the ball and you're playing the role, it's fine. Okay, don't be consumed by possessions. If the team's going well and you're doing the right thing, be happy with that, okay? Be content with that. And players recognise it with each other. Recognise it. Kef, well done, you've been winning the kick each time. Backs, well done, Lockie, you're following your man up, okay? He hasn't got used, you haven't got the ball, but you know what? The team's better for it, okay? So start to recognise it. And boys, I'm telling you, it could rain, it's got a lot of wind. It's going to be scrappy, like Del said. Get your head around it, okay? Get your head around it. Breaking your lines, let's go.
I suppose being a more senior player, and I've played obviously a few more AFL games and a lot of the boys playing at that level, I do try and help out the younger guys because there's a lot of young guys and VFL listed players. So I suppose with my experience, I just try and help the guys out wherever I can, wherever I think I can help them out.
What we did last week is when we had the winds, all the forwards reset, but we had 6 guys inside 30 when we're kicking in. When we, if we can hold out and have a 1v1 or at worst a 2v2, you don't need to engage that rule inside 30. Try and isolate. But the first quarter, get in your head, real defensive quarter. Okay?
He's a great coach, Skip. Probably helps to get along really well with Hayden, so we can have good honest chats and he can be really honest with me about my football and I take it on board. And vice versa with him about his coaching. He bounces ideas off me and stuff at times, see what I'm thinking. But yeah, I really rate him as a coach and I reckon he's going to go a long way. And I really enjoy playing under him as well, so it's been good.
Sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Sit.
Yeah, me and the boys have made the trip down here to Frankston today to see Pearsy in it's his second game back from the lower leg injury. He's been out for a couple of months, so come down and support the boys and support Pearsy. And fair hurricane coming from the beach side of the oval, so we probably haven't picked the best day because it's freezing down here The boys are pretty cold, but the steam dimmies are keeping us warm.
Well, I obviously played a fair bit of VFL footy in my first couple of years on the list, so it's good to see how they're tracking, and you see the young boys develop on the track, and to see them put it into practice on the field, it's always exciting.
It's good to get together and do this occasionally, and we've got a longer 8-day break this week, so it's important that we get together and at the right time, able to relax and hang out with the boys.
I think it's very important that the teammates come down, especially your mates, because they're probably the ones who are most honest with you about your game, and you feel comfortable talking to them about it. And it's just good that they get down there and watch you and show their support. It shows they care, and yeah, hopefully you can get a kick for them and put on a show.
Now ends up even further away from goal with Coghlan. Chips it in towards Delolio, made the most of the contact. So Edwards has to foot. Great bravery shown. I think that might have been Simpson going back with the flight, but it falls the Bombers' way. Important kick.
That's it, kick it straight back down the line. Pearsy, compete against 3 guys.
Here's a big contest, can it roll forward? It can! Wow, that's
Pretty pressure though.
Now this chick's a little bit better. So Aylan, he'll go back inside. Edwards will kick from 55.
That was like Titanic.
Advantage is paid. Here's Newman for number 3. Oh, it's his.
Get out of that position, Sean. What was he coming for there?
Backs, as soon as we get the ball, we're off. We're off to the races, and we're through the corridor. Nothing to lose. All our kick-ins down the middle, okay? If they're short, let's get an overlap and let's run and carry, okay? Mids, get the ball forward. You've got to win more. If they've got a lot of numbers, 3rd man up outside in the corridor, okay? And make sure we've got guys running onto the play.
Let's go, boys.
We've got to make it fast, and we've got to make it even numbers, okay? That's what we're going to do. Come on, it's going to suit us the way we play our footy anyway. Take the game on, keep jamming it through the corridor, and let's get some quality shots.
Edwards is quick. He can certainly run away from Russ Gabriel. He can dodge around the flat-footed Coleman. He could have gone for home. Instead chose to set up. And there's that man Kiffin.
Could have gone by hand, but he worked out well for the Bombers.
Pops it through Reed. His feet at VFL level.
I think he wants to get out on the ground.
Who over the top, Fayek did pretty well on that occasion. Out the back door, Fantasia. Dusha snapping round the corner. Left foot.
Oh, yes.
And he sticks it home, the Bombers. Back within a goal. About that, Edwards is clever. He'll snap it to the side. It's a pretty good kick. Right to the side, and this will count if it goes.
I suppose the VFL side, we have been in and out of games. I think as a team we need to get more consistent. 3 quarters we didn't play the way we'd like to play, and then we come back from 40 points down and drew in the last quarter, which, you know, that we started playing the way we like to play in the last quarter. If we did that from the start, who knows what score we could have kicked.
You can't pick and choose when you're going to start playing football. Otherwise, you get a result like that. Why did we take so long? Why, Pezzy? That ball movement, aggressive, one-on-one footy, taking care of the contest. It's got to be right from the start, boys. 1 quarter of footy ain't going to cut it at any level. At any level.
One of Skippy's positive traits, he's not afraid to be really brutally honest with people, and at times you need that as a player. You need someone to tell you how it is and tell you straight to the point, and that way you can work on it.
He's Sean Edwards. He's Sean Edwards.
It was about an hour away to go back to the club, so we like to get recovery done sooner rather than later. Helps your body recover quicker, so we just thought it would be a good idea to get down to the beach as quick as we could. The weather certainly wasn't very nice down there, but it was nice and cold in there, a few waves breaking. When I was younger, I dreamt of playing AFL from a very young age. It was always a goal, always a dream. So in that aspect, I suppose I'm very lucky. Over the years, the past few years, I've missed a lot of football, and I feel like I've never really gotten back to sort of where I was before all my injuries. So for me, it's just getting confidence back in my body and my football, and getting back to where I know I can play and just play really good football. So.
True Value Solar are giving value back to Essendon football fans today by allowing them to ask any question they like to their favourite players. Let's see what they've got to say. This is Jim. He's a massive Bombers fan. He's from Tullamarine. Jim, you got the chance to ask any question you like, so fire away.
Yeah, I was just wanting to know how the players are enjoying playing midfield.
Good question.
I love it. Yeah, I really enjoy being in the middle, and especially at the start of the game. You're the first one that's able to impact the game.
Really enjoy playing in the midfield because you get to test yourselves against the best players in the competition.
As a midfielder, you're constantly around the ball. You need to be able to win that ball and then also run from there. Midfielders run the most in the game, so if you're able to have a good engine, then you'll go a long way to being a good midfielder.
Today we're here with an Essendon fan to see if they can earn their sash. Daniel here is going to try and take a mark from one of my kicks, jumping off a tramp. Daniel, you ready? Here we go, Daniel, here it comes. Ooh.
Sorry, Tom. Oh.
You right?
Sorry, mate. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit you in the head.
Yeah, got it, Joe.
So there you have it. Another Essendon fan has earned their sash. If you'd like to earn yours, tell us what you're prepared to do via our hashtag. One way to earn your sash is to visit the Kia website and see the many great deals currently on offer across the entire Kia range. So visit kia.com.au and find a deal that's right for you. You can even leave the sash on if you like.
So this is my first sash in player jumper number 34, and I was lucky enough to have Dustin Fletcher give me the jumper before our game, round 17, 2010, against North Melbourne. It's a great club to be a part of, and hopefully I can play a lot of games in the jumper. So I was thrilled to receive from such a club legend in Fletch, and someone I've idolised as a young kid growing up. And then to be able to play alongside him too was awesome. I think the biggest highlight was my first touch in AFL football ended up being a goal. So I mark inside 50 and a goal, and to kick 4 goals on debut was a pretty big highlight for me. So I think the team song's probably the special part of it. The fact you get covered in Powerade and water, and it's it actually stings a bit, but it's such a surreal feeling being a part of the team and singing the song. I think the biggest thing for me was at East Fremantle I was number 34, so when I moved over I asked if 34 was available and they said it was, so I put a request in for it and lucky enough to receive it. I'd love to play 100 games, especially for Essendon, and with number 34 and put another one on the locker and then hopefully hand it to someone else to do the same thing. So it'd be awesome to, just to wear this with pride.
I'm Jared Wade, strength coach of the Essendon Football Club. In today's Everybody Everyday segment, sponsored by Yakult, we're going to go through leg exercises. Obviously our players need really strong legs to be able to cover the ground on game day, need to be strong and powerful so they can do the 12 or 13 Ks that they need to do during the games. So this exercise that Cooter's going to take us through is the step up. So he's going to put one knee up on the box, all right, and then in a really controlled position, he's going to just come up, all right, and then back down. The important thing here is he wants to keep his knee out over his toe, All right, so his knee's not collapsing in, and also want to keep a really straight back. So the next progression is to add weight. So this is the same movement, knee up on the box, but he's just holding 10 kilos, making the exercise a little bit more difficult, working on more strength now. He's going to go through the same movement, keeping nice and upright with his chest and back, controlling on the way down. So the next progression's more for power. So Cooter's going to put one knee up on the box. You can see we've got 2 boxes. Basically the step up's the same. He's going to transfer his weight onto his opposite foot onto this top box. So give us a demo. Up, second one, and then back down. Replicating the act of running. And as you get better of this, you'll move faster and do it for more power. Obviously with the amount of running that our players do, they need to be able to have strong legs to carry them through the game. And then the leg exercises we choose also give them a lot of power so they can run quicker and further in each game they play. Leg exercises we do once a week. We build that around a whole program, so with a step up, squat, RDL, but probably once a week is enough for leg exercises. If you're playing on a Saturday and then you need to play the following Saturday, look at the middle of the week to do your leg session, so around Tuesday or Wednesday, so that you're fresh going into the game. So there you go, those exercises will be really handy in your program. They'll help you with your football and your running and any general exercise that you want to do for your fitness.
Thank you, members. Well, we've finally made it. We've done it. We've broken through the 60,000. First time in our history. Thank you from all the people that work at the club, the players. We love playing the big crowds. We love having big memberships, and we really thank you for your support, your loyal support. You're fantastic. Thank you.
To all the Essendon supporters and 60,000 members, from the players, thank you. We appreciate the support that you give us and the football club. To run out knowing that we have so much support makes a world of difference. So thank you. Keep supporting us in 2014, and hopefully we see you at every game for the rest of the year. Go Bombers.
This has been a Fox Footy presentation.